Okay. Why does it just open the chat, bro? Whatever. Turn the slide up a little bit. What's Gucci, y'all? What's Gucci, man? It's your boy MooseMan back in the building with another video. Today we're gonna be streaming a little bit. We're gonna speak on a couple topics. First, we're gonna get into the Lucky making the racist remarks on his podcast. The response to that, Adam 22's response to that, and how he's trying to call all the people together to go against Lucky and really get him out the paint. You know what I'm saying? Definitely doesn't seem like he's fooling with him anymore. So, and then we're going to talk about Trump getting on Rob Reiner, who was today. Was that today? Yesterday? Today? Rob and Michelle Reiner, a film director, son Nick, responsible for their death, police say. So we're going to be talking on that and what Trump said in response to that, because it is crazy. Let's give y'all a little taste of what Trump said. Oh, I got it. I got a screenshot of it. It's in my damn thumbnail. So this is a guy who was just killed. Him and his wife were just killed by their mentally ill son. Trump says, a very sad thing happened last night in Hollywood. Rob Reiner, a tortured and struggling but once very talented movie director and comedy star, has passed away, together with his wife Michelle, reportedly due to the anger he caused others through his massive, unyielding, and incurable affliction with a mind-crippling disease known as Trump derangement syndrome, sometimes referred to as TDS. He was known to have driven people crazy by his raging obsession of President Donald J. Trump, with his obvious paranoia reaching new heights as the Trump administration surpassed all goals and expectations of greatness. And with the golden age of America upon us, perhaps like never before, may Rob and Michelle rest in peace. So this guy just got murdered and Trump's smoking on his dead ops. We got a president that's smoking on his dead ops, y'all. This is different. This is something new. Something I thought I may never see. But we here. But that's, yeah, pretty much what we're going to be talking about. Tell me if y'all can hear me good. I could go ahead and probably check it out and see if we live. Let's see if your boy is live currently. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sorry, y'all. I'm just putting this IG link. Posting my YouTube link to my IG. I'm live. Click the link. That's good enough, right? What song should we do? What's recommended to me? Don't gotta tell me twice. Alright, that's up. Alright, we could go ahead and get into the business. Let's just get straight into it. I don't care if nobody's in here yet. They'll get in here. Let me actually post it in my Discord as well, just to be sure. Everyone, I'm live, guys. Hit them with the guys, just so they know I'm serious about this shit. Let's go ahead and get into it. My name is MooseMan. Let's get into these racist remarks from Lucky from Hood Stocks. What I knew of Lucky was, let me think. What was the first time I seen Lucky? Don't remember. I seen a lot of his clips, though. I always see clips of this fool. They're usually pretty entertaining, pretty funny. I didn't know a lot about him. I just thought, you know what I'm saying, Raza, funny, hood dude. Seems like he doesn't give a fuck. Kind of abrasive, kind of edgy, kind of like doesn't give a fuck. You know, I'll burn the bridge if it doesn't align with how I see the world. You know what I'm saying? I could respect something like that. But with this, wasn't the best look. My guy said some racist stuff when bringing up Blueface in a conversation. Let's go ahead and check out the clip and see what Lucky was talking about and what caused the big hoopla currently.
Okay.
Can we really talk about this Blueface Jenny 6ix9ine situation, please?
I think it's necessary.
Yeah.
I think it's necessary. Yeah.
It's in the news.
Is the air conditioner down, or did we just get hot in here?
It's back up.
Is it
No,
back
it's
up?
back on. I feel like it just cranked on right
Yeah,
now.
it just
Okay.
cranked on.
No, I didn't want this shit to be fucking full screen.
Okay, good. Can you crack that door, please?
So Blueface is just like hot right now. Like anything.
But do you think he's a good-looking dude? A black dude? African American? Booty scratcher?
No.
It seems like every week I gotta come on here and denounce a Mexican saying something crazy. Turn the mic up more. Okay, turn it up. How's that sound? Better. Tell me. It seems like every week now, y'all, I gotta come on here and denounce some type of malarkey coming from a Mexican dude saying it about some black people. This one is just super unnecessary. He had already said the right thing.
No comment.
Dude?
Like hot right now. Like anything.
But do you think he's a good-looking dude? A black dude? African American?
Like, he could have just stopped right there and none of this would have been a problem. He's trying to be funny. I could tell that they be drinking a lot, but this was 45 minutes into a 3-hour podcast. I don't think he was that drunk. No way he was that drunk. This is just him trying to be funny, be on his little edgy, I don't give a fuck humor. I see the videos of him and his drunk ass black homie who be going up there and they say crazy shit to each other. But the black dude also, I seen a clip of him saying he used to be a stripper and he had a tongue ring. So it's like, I don't know if he's the best representative for the black community on that podcast. You feel me? So it would have been okay, but he just couldn't stop right there, could he?
Oh, like anything.
But do you think he's a good-looking dude? A black dude? African American? Booty scratcher?
No comment. I don't really.
Come on.
I don't really. I don't
There's
really
an
like
answer.
I mean, do you swing both ways?
No.
And it would be funny if there's a black person in that room, but I guarantee you there's not a black person in that room at that time. And I know it's like, oh yeah, I got black homies and he's cool with AD supposedly, but I ain't never seen AD pull up to this pod. Has AD ever been on Hood Stocks? I don't think so.
No?
Strictly dickly.
No, not okay. Yeah, wrong question. Do you like black dudes?
No.
No? Why not?
No. Pino Code 13.
Oh!
Like, nobody's too worried about this, let's be honest. I don't think the black community is going to be crying too hard tonight into their pillows. And I mean, I'm from NorCal, and I don't gangbang, so she wouldn't fuck with me either. But, you know, we're going to go ahead and take that one on the chin. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the homegirl, but, you know, respectfully, nobody's too worried about that. So anyways, Lucky says that shit. The only time I heard the African American blah blah blah, or no, it was just African when I was in school, African booty scratcher bullshit, bro, was like black people saying it to other black people. I didn't see too many. I mean, obviously because it was disrespectful as fuck, but I didn't see Mexicans saying that to no black people. Like, that's some shit that you would probably fight over. Like, that's crazy. That's kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie, especially when there's no no black people in the room. It's just, that's out of pocket, you know? But it's like, he's one of those, look, he has like Dave Chappelle as his pick. So he's obviously referencing like, I'm an entertainer. I should be able to say what I want. Should be able to do whatever the fuck I want. And like, people could give me backlash, but I don't care. That's like Lucky's whole kind of persona, you know? He's very abrasive, edgy, all that type of shit. MooseMan for new position at No Jumper. Shout out to Mean Green Ganja King in the chat. But yeah, that's pretty much his whole type of thing. So if he looks at himself as an entertainer, maybe a comedian, whatever you want to call it, he's in a character like Charleston White. Charleston White says crazy stuff all day long, and we don't ask the black community to like hold Charleston White accountable. That's just Charleston White's just an old kind of crackhead kind of dude that's just running around saying crazy shit so he could go viral. But it's like, we gotta stop doing this whole like this fool that's trying to go viral, or just, he wasn't even trying to go viral. I think he's just trying to be funny in that moment, but he's just, I don't give a fuck if I hurt people's feelings by making racial jokes type of dude. And that's just kind of the age that we live in. There's a lot of white people like that on the internet. There's a lot of, you know, all types of races of people that are like that on the internet, where they're just, they'll say foul shit just to be that shock factor, rage bait, whatever you want to call it. There's a lot of that going on. Then that turns into, let's check them out. Shout out to Hater World. I don't think they know exactly who I am yet, but they will soon, because they be posting some clips that I'm in on their story. So at least they've seen me before. Let's go and check them out.
Across, all right? Listen to here.
There's in LA right now, because we got
I think I pulled it up, so we don't need to do that. Yep, I did.
crazy on the black community. I guess we're gonna find out. Is the Rasa gonna stick together and hold each other down, or is the Rasa gonna actually stand on business and say like, "Hey, man, racism ain't cool"? We're gonna find out. My advice: you got to stand on business, because you can't just be letting a knucklehead, knuckle dragger like this come through and make the whole damn community look bad, make the whole Sioux look bad. Come on now. Mexicans, I'm looking at you. Do what's right. It's
Is that right? This is the part where it starts to get a little fishy, and the only reason why I'm finding this a little bit fishy is just because I've been watching Adam 22 for a long time. Let me tell you what, I've watched a lot of videos of this guy here, and let me tell you what, his acting is not the best. When he's acting, you can tell a little bit. When he's setting up the play, when he's trying to throw that lob, you can feel the energy sometimes. And this is one of them times. Because the only reason I remember this, because I was on this fucking pod. Like I said, I had seen some clips of Lucky from Hoodstocks, thought he was funny. The clips I've seen, it was always kind of ridiculous. I seen the clip of him almost fighting Lefty. That was crazy, entertaining. You know, I've seen funny clips of him, like funny moments on his pod. So I'm like, okay, cool. That the racist thing, I mean, disappoints me, but it's just like, that's him, you know, I'm not him, you know what I'm saying? I'm not speaking for fucking Lucky. Lucky's gonna say I don't give a fuck, so I'm not gonna speak up for him. That's on him and black people, you feel me? But I remember Adam on the pod that I was on with him was wearing a Hoodstocks hoodie, because I said, hey, that Hoodstocks hoodie's kind of clean, that's like Lucky shit. He's like, yep. And this is what happened when Lucky was brought up.
Shouts to Lucky, and definitely fuck with Droops. Droops is for sure a good dude.
Yeah, shout out to Lucky too. That
shouts to Lucky too.
Lucky is coming on No Jumper very soon.
Fire.
Oh, that's gonna be legendary.
No, yeah, his interview.
You hear that voice in the background? That's gonna be legendary. I'm having a brain blast. I was there and I remember this conversation. He was hyped. Was he trolling Lucky this whole time? Was this a troll? Was this not real or genuine the whole time? This is the whole theory I have about this secret beef. It's either secret beef, recent beef, or they've always not fucked with each other, and this whole conversation that I'm about to play right now is a troll.
Is lined up in very soon.
Fire.
Oh, that's gonna be legendary.
No, yeah, his interview is lined up in 2 weeks from now, but he said that he wanted to do the interview with both of us. He usually does shirtless interviews. He said he wanted to do the entire interview naked.
Oh, okay,
He trolled us. That has to be a troll. So this whole thing, him wearing the Hoodstocks hoodie and talking about booking Lucky for an interview was all a troll, because now he's preying on his downfall. And Lucky's been disparaging the 22ster for a minute now. The first time I seen he was brought up, he brought up Adam 22's allegations and all that shit. And I think he's been saying fuck Adam. So when I heard this, I'm like, oh shit, they squashed their beef. There must not be any beef anymore. He's got the hoodie on, he's talking about the interview, but then he says this, and is this just him sex playing him and like disrespecting him? That now turned into him making a call for all Mexican raza podcasts to step in and like give him a DP, a podcast DP, because this made me feel like they was on better terms and we're actually going to do content.
Say you had to be shirtless, but you took your. You already like.
And I even told him, I'm like, are you sure that that's approved by the big homies? And he said, nah, it's cool. So
he was fucking trolling. And he got me. He got me and Lush. Everybody.
I think the interview would be a lot more.
He was disrespecting him. And it's all led to this. We'll go back to the other video.
He wanted to take a honey pack beforehand so that his shit was hanging loose. You know?
Interview canceled now.
Yeah, so if he looks a little red in the face, that's why.
This took a different turn than what I thought it was.
No, it was all facts.
Honey packs.
They gonna skip this part.
Yeah, for sure.
They gonna skip this part.
This is some real shit.
Ghost Dog TV said Meek Mill.
So what happened from that?
It's a crazy state of affairs in LA right now, because we got a Mexican podcaster talking about African booty scratchers, going crazy on the black community. I guess we're gonna find out, is the raza gonna stick together and hold each other down? Or is the raza gonna actually stand on business and say like, hey man, racism ain't cool? We're gonna find out. My advice, you gotta stand on business. Because you can't just be letting a knucklehead, knuckle dragger like this come through and make the whole damn community look bad.
Knuckle Dragger's a little crazy, calling him a caveman a little bit. I don't know, Neanderthal vibes. It's always just hits a little different from a white dude, but I'm not going to put that jacket on him, you know. I know Adam's not racist like that. Sometimes maybe say things in the spur of the moment, but but yeah, so I guess it's just always been a beef. Lucky dissed Adam, said he would never go on no jumpers. So that's when it got brought up and Adam played it cool. And isn't this a Hoodstocks hoodie? Is that Lucky's hoodie that he's wearing? That's what's just confusing the hell out. Is this a whole long game that Adam's playing of just trolling Lucky for dissing him back in, like, not back in the day. That was what, a year ago or something? I've seen a few clips where Adam is brought up on Hoodstocks and Lucky's like, fuck him. So I know that he's not very fond of him for sure. So that's what I'm wondering. What the fuck is that? Oh, some lint or something? It's not a bug. What the fuck? But yeah, that had me confused because I remember this conversation. I was like, did I dream this shit? No, I was there, bro.
Was picked up in a helicopter.
Look, Moose was right there. And he has a Hoodstocks and he talks about interviewing Lucky right here. So when he came out with this, he's telling him, are you going to do what's right and putting that pressure on Lucky? That's a crazy turn of events. I thought they were all good. Lucky took Lefty side too. That's another thing that happened, huh? Damn. Yeah, so it's been Lucky K for Adam. This whole time he was trolling us. I thought he was being dead ass that Lucky was about to come up there and interview, but then he said he wants to do it shirtless and then naked. And then it took a whole different turn. He was just trolling us, and I believed his fucking sick ass.
Droops is for sure a good dude.
Yeah, shout out to Lucky too.
Shout out to Lucky too.
Lucky is kind
Bro, this is a dead serious face. There's no way he just lied to us.
Very soon.
Oh, that's gonna be legendary.
No, yeah, his interview is lined up in 2 weeks from now. But he said that he wanted to do the interview with both of us. He usually does shirtless interviews. He said he wanted to do the entire interview naked.
Oh, okay, because I was gonna say you had to be shirtless.
Yeah, he literally psyoped us for sure. What's the word, Joe? Is it Joe Mack? Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, have I been saying your name wrong this whole time or reading it wrong? But yeah, he got me. Shit, I was on there like, sheesh. But yeah, this fool. Let me go back. Not that fool. She says some dumb shit too, but nobody cares about her. This fool, man, he says some dumb shit, super cringe. Just like, I get it. He's trying to be funny, but a lot of these fools just aren't that funny. So it's just like, let's see what Lucky says right here.
I'm a representative for the misunderstood. I'm a representative for the streets.
Whenever a motherfucker gets called out for saying some racist shit, this is the type of this. Why do they start talking like this? Like, bro, you said some crazy shit. Now I'm a representative for the misunderstood, like the rejects, you know what I'm saying? All the, it's like, bro, relax. You are not some martyr, bro. You just said some racist shit on a podcast. It's not that deep.
I'm a representative for the individuals I grew up with, the homies in the struggle, homies in the penitentiary, homies addicted to drugs, homies that suffer from trauma. How was Hoodstocks built? It was built by the streets, individuals with no Instagram, homies that sometimes they didn't even have a place to live.
I just can't stand it, bro. The virtue signaling, as soon as Lucky has talked about trying to stand up before, he has dark, awkward humor. Yeah. He obviously that's how he's looking at it. He's looking at it as, I'm gonna say whatever, but you can say whatever. It's a free country, but it's not free of consequence. So if there's a bunch of people that don't like this shit that you're saying, or you're not saying it in a way like all the people, like when Louis C.K. said that hard R and all this shit, like that shit in his joke, it was like he did it in a way that supposedly where he made it so palatable for him to say that he got it off back then. You know what I'm saying? Now we're in a different age, but Dave Chappelle still does shit like that. Like most of the major comedians be saying edgy type jokes. Shane Gillis does it all day long, talks about race shit, and he's a white dude. You know what I'm saying? So I get it, but it's just like you got to make it funny enough to where people will accept it and still laugh along with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously there's going to be a group of people that are always, more offended and more easily offended and don't like the racial humor. But for the vast majority of people, it seems like a lot of them, that obviously Dave Chappelle has tons of fans. He be getting on everybody. They can accept it as long as it's funny. And that just didn't seem very funny. It was just like saying, you know what I'm saying, calling a black person a booty scratcher, you know what I'm saying, just because they're black isn't like, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't know, it's not pushing the boundaries of comedy. You feel me? It's just like being this, slap jock type fucking, you know what I'm saying, rage baiter ass type of comedy, and that's just cringe. And I don't think that should be included in the art of comedy and being edgy, because at least you have thought to it. That was just some one-off comment that he said, and everybody's not fucking with it. But who had the viral way shit? Let me find the viral way shit. They got clips. How we go to? I don't be using the fucking IG on here too much. Let's see if Viral Way Pilot posts their clips. It's probably on Yaz or so, huh?
I was gonna say that.
No.
I've been seeing a lot. When's the last?
Has to be on Yaz. Let's look up Yazzers. Yazzers don't fuck with me no more, but I'm gonna still watch her video. She still follows me, but she just doesn't fuck with me because I'm on No Jumper. It is what it is. Let's check them out. Oh, we could talk about Ebro too. We gotta talk about that Trump shit after. Hoodstocks. Where's the viral way? Oh, she doesn't post viral way. Who posts viral way? Overly invested, huh? Is it? I don't know, bro. There's too many riffs in the content game. Who posts this shit? He got big deal, hella buff as his profile picture is hilarious. Overly invested, don't even post no more or what? Who the fuck was they looking at when they was? I seen somebody looking at. It was Donnie. Donnie fucking shared with me the fucking document. Oh, keyboard clips. That's who it is. Shout out to Ricky just texting me right now. Keyboard clips. That's who it is. I forgot Yazzers has a ban on Viral Way. I just wanted to see what they were saying. I seen they said fuck Duno. That was hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, that's funny.
Now he goes on to ask her, does she like Blueface? Do you think he's a handsome guy? Then he slips in the racist, oh, African booty scratcher. Oh, you like black guys? You like African Americans? African booty scratchers? Like we wasn't going to catch that. But that was the rage bait because he knew it was going to get traction. He knew it was going to get responses. On top of that, we know for a fact she'd have been fucked by a couple black dicks. Just for the fact that how much she was hesitating to answer. And then she said, oh, no. And he said, why? Not because I'm not attracted to black men. Not because I ain't never fucked with a black man. She said it's against the penal code of the gang she's from, which is why I kept telling y'all we can't fuck with them until they address the anti-black shit. Because y'all claim black and brown, go to jail, and then you run with the white fucking neo-Nazis. I've been saying this since day one. Now y'all seeing this live. She's telling y'all I can't fuck with them because it's against our rules. But we all know we done all fuck one of them. I done damn near fucked the Chongo bitch before.
And I fucked a lot of black women too, you know what I'm saying? So it's, you know, we're all mixed in. We're all mixed together. I agree that he was just trying to rage bait, but then he just starts saying, y'all, how many Mexicans are Southsiders, bro? There's too many Mexicans. Not all of us are Southsiders. Not all of us hate black people. And just the narrative that they try to run with anytime there's something with some stupid ass Mexican dude saying some stupid shit, they run with it and just like we all just hate black people. And it just gets like tiring, bro. Like, I get it, bro. If he's just talking about Southsiders, but just make sure that you make it clear that that's who you're talking about. Because there's plenty of Mexican people, even in Southern California, that don't live in Long Beach, that aren't a part of the Longos and shit, that would talk to, I mean, Kenny Malice tells me that he's chopping it up with Viral Way on the daily, you know what I'm saying? Like all the time. What makes any of us different than Kenny Malice? Is it just that you don't know us, so you just assume some shit about us like that? It's just the blanket statement shit is just corny, bro, in this day and age.
And they NK, so we know what the fuck go on behind closed doors. They be fucking with niggas, but in public, they people will cast them out for fucking with niggas. We know what's going on by now. Like, we got to stop pretending and put everything on the table and address everything, or it ain't no forward motion.
Right, because people want to act like it don't exist, but she already committed treason. We know that already. She's been jumped ships.
Respectfully, bro, nobody is worried about Shorty jumping ship or not jumping ship. Respectfully, she probably got a man that be tricking on her, you know what I'm saying, doing it up for her. But nobody is missing any nights of sleep over this hyena saying that she don't want to fuck with somebody. You know what I mean?
Like you said, that's why she hesitated and had to speak on that. And it's clear as day, Cub was rage baiting, but we all know what the fuck is going on. To me, it's just like, at this point, we see it for what it is. We've been seeing it for what it is, but it's like talking about it. How often is this going to really do something? We understand y'all want people to respond to it and speak up, but at the same time, niggas got to be moving on one accord.
We can't be the only ones.
Yeah, niggas got to be having some type of unison and draw the line. They're going to draw the line on you without even thinking twice about it. And they showing you blatantly they don't respect you at all. And they feel like it's no type of consequences. There are no repercussions for disrespecting you as a man, as black people in general. To do the African booty scratcher thing and just be like, you slipped that in there. It wasn't a slip up. It was a rage baiting tactic to get us doing what we doing now. Now they going viral and don't give a fuck because niggas are going to still fuck with them after this. Niggas will probably still go up there and sit with them niggas.
Goofies, let me say one thing.
But it's just like, I just want them to know that there's a lot of Mexican people that would fuck with Viral Way. They'll sit down and pod with Viral Way. I'm pretty sure Viral Way's potted with Mexican people before, and they wasn't just coming to blows and just saying racist shit. And then they always say this, and they're going to go sit with them. Well, they called Adam the white devil, and they went and sat down with them too. So it's like, that part gets a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? They were saying Adam was causing all this division, all this shit, and then Viral Way was up there on a weekly basis doing the news. So it's just crazy. I watched that live, honestly, to Bo Jackman fucking and Dejan squabbling up. It looked like Dejan was finna get off, I'm not gonna lie.
Thing. I see a lot of y'all saying, oh, he's not really Raza. He half white, he half this. Nah, we not doing that. He been Raza up until this point.
Yeah, what I learned today was, I heard that too, but his dad's Jewish, mom's Mexican. He's the Raza. That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? When he does shit like this, obviously, when you have Mexican, it's just like, you already pushing it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So you should probably, but, you know, I get it. Lucky is looking at it like comedy. Just like Dave Chappelle says crazy shit on stage, he's looking at it as, I'm an aspiring entertainer, comedian, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I should be able to say whatever, and he is allowed to say whatever. But also, these dudes, the Viral Way, are going to weaponize that against the whole Mexican community. So maybe we shouldn't be encouraging Lucky so much when he's on that shit, and we should denounce that, because that is kind of weird, and it's just not even funny. If you're going to make a racial joke, make sure that it's funny, and it might hit, and black people might laugh with you. You know what I'm saying? But this one was my favorite. This one's my favorite.
Anybody that's anti-black, fuck all them niggas. Fuck Duno. Fuck P-Face.
Fuck Duno is hella funny. Why does Duno get the first words of smoke? Why does Duno, bro? I need some water, bro. Why? Why did Duno get? I know Duno says the N-word on the pod, but his black homies got to check him for that, man. You got to talk to AD and T-Rail and them if you don't like that, because they let him say that shit on the pod openly. But other than that, what does Duno say? He doesn't listen to rap a ton. What else could be insensitive? He says a lot of black jokes on the pod, but that's because he's around all black hosts and they be shooting on each other and saying certain, you know, doing the little Mexican accent, which we don't give a fuck about. You know what I'm saying? When T-Rail and all them make little Mexican jokes, we know that they coming from a good place, and I believe that Duno's coming from a good place when he's making black jokes. So, like, to be like fucking with Fig Unity World, or just at least being on like a cordial basis, and then once someone else says some foul shit, you just throw Duno under the bus as if he's on the same level. It's just a little disingenuous once again. P-Face, he said some foul shit, saying NK and all that weird shit when he was like, what, 12 years old. He apologized. Obviously, I'm not telling no black people to get over nothing racist, because that's between them and P-Face. But to act like P-Face is just out here on a racist tirade, and that's how, you know what I'm saying, what he's on today, that's also disingenuous. That's not true. But I get that that's always going to be attached to him. But just these people there's like, none of these people have too much in common. You know what I'm saying? None of them are rage baity type people, I don't think, in this day and age right today. Other Duno, maybe. He'd be making racist jokes or whatever the fuck you want to say. But he's also a comedian, so it's like they get more leeway. That's just how it be.
Fuck the food community.
Why don't you have donations on? I don't think I could get super chats or nothing like that until I'm monetized, right? Then that would have to be, whatchamacallit, 1,000 subs. So we on the race to 1,000 subs right now, and then by then I'll probably have enough watch hours and all that too. I do got in the description, I think I got my Streamlabs donation link if y'all ever want to show a boy love. Hey. You could click the link in my description and drop me a couple lalas.
Fuck whatever show that.
But if not, who cares? Just like and subscribe and comment on the video. Maybe not comment because we're live still, but like and subscribe. Thank y'all.
Nigga was on. Fuck whatever they represent. Fuck all them niggas. I'm saying it, Mr.
Wait, did anybody else get included, or was it just Duno and P-Face?
Viral said it. You got a problem,
And
get
Lucky.
me in the DM. I'm tired of y'all niggas running.
That was a funny phrase too. I saw people drawing attention to. If you got a problem with it, catch me in the DM is a funny ass phrase. I'm not gonna lie. If you got a problem with it, catch me in the DM. I fuck with a DM phase. Run it up.
Around thinking y'all can say whatever the fuck y'all want to say because y'all know blacks is 7 to 8% out here and y'all walking around 40%. But you know, if it's even 20-40, it don't go that way.
Damn.
So let's stop playing and acting like
20% to 40% black people are beating up all the Mexicans and beating us and everything. Damn, viral way.
y'all really own that because it's really just a numbers game. Y'all
North
know niggas
High
is
in the
outnumbered,
building.
And then most of these niggas out here is marked the fuck out. Niggas that get on the nigga quick. But as soon as it's some other black and brown shit, all of a sudden niggas colorblind. Oh man, we together out here. How, nigga? They saying fuck you every episode.
Who is saying fuck black people every episode? Who is saying that? What Mexican podcaster is saying fuck black people every episode? I mean, I know it's hyperbole, but like, bro, the rhetoric is insane, bro. Like, this dude is a propagandist for black versus brown. How many Mexican podcasters out here saying fuck black people every episode?
Where's the togetherness? It's you niggas. But then when a nigga try to work, y'all niggas want to beef with niggas.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
We go hard on each other.
The one platform that stood up for niggas beefed with us for doing that. So when it is the fans,
I don't even know what he's referencing no more.
Out that ain't speaking for y'all. Y'all can tag us all day long, and y'all know we gonna speak all day long. Shout out to Bobby A too. Bobby A, one of the other creators on the West, one of the only ones that I see speaking up for niggas. So shout out to Bobby A. But for the rest of these niggas that y'all keep giving y'all money to, and they keep talking about they the biggest and the baddest and they the culture, ain't said a motherfucking word for
Oh, I wish I had a motherfucking soundboard. Bam, 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 bam. Shots. Pow, pow, pow. He's sending shots at obviously Figmunity World. He's saying that they don't speak up against Mexican people disrespecting black people and black culture because they have a Mexican fan base that they're trying to cater to and not disrespect or turn away. Is that true? Let me think about that. It does Figmunity World cater to a Mexican audience by not speaking up when Mexicans say things that are anti-black? I mean, I can't say that I've seen them do that and speak up, but also I don't get the vibe that they're the more socially conscious platform either. That's like expecting, you know what I'm saying, No Jumper to be like on the leaders of social movements. It would be good to see. And I'm trying to change the wave, you know what I'm saying, a little here and there, but I don't think Figmunity World is looked at as that. And you could probably say that, yeah, they stray away from it more because there's a bunch of Mexicans that fuck with them. They got the Hot 97 shit. No, not Hot 97. That's what Ebro and them just got fired from. The Power shit, you know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of Mexicans that listen to them on there, I'm sure. So I'm sure there's some truth to that. I could see that.
For you or your blackness. And they got black kids and shit. Like these niggas got to start being labeled as the enemy too. It ain't no play in the middle, nigga. It's you on this side or you over there. All that straddling the fence, bang, get your ass over there.
Damn, he's going to shoot them. Hypothetically.
How can you ride over
I
the
mean,
fence?
not hypothetically.
That's the type of time I'm on. That's why I said we need to be under that black flag. Niggas can sit here beef all day, but then what happened when this shit start happening?
I agree. I think when it comes to racism, 100.
When what type of shit happens when Lucky from Hoodstocks, the dude that proudly said he gangbanged till he was 37, says some racist shit. Now it's a whole movement of Mexican people being anti-black. Lucky is burnt out. They get drunk every single pod, it looks like, bro. Like, this is not our beacon of fucking knowledge and fucking open-mindedness, bro. You're No Jumper Adam 22 sidekick, no way, crazy. The realest reaction, Nick Fuentes. Yeah, Nick Fuentes be on the rage baity shit. I try to go on viral way because I'm the perfect in between. I'm super pro black, but also group around hella raza. Plus, I live in AZ where we don't have the same history in LA. You can look at those Phoenix hood vlogs. It's black and brown for show. Phoenix is black and brown, but even most of California is black and brown too, bro. Everybody just loves to look at LA, and even it's not even now. It's just certain parts of LA. Like look at Compton. That's what 70% Mexican and shit now, or something crazy like that. Like there's a bunch of places that aren't LA, and even in LA, a lot of places that black and brown, you know, mix and mesh just fine. You know what I'm saying? Especially in Northern California, where I'm from in Sacramento, we one of the most racially diverse cities in America. I'm pretty sure. You could look it up, man. Like we and along racial lines, motherfuckers get along. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, you know what I'm saying? There's tensions here and there, but it'd be on gang shit, not on some like racist civilian shit. Like when it's just regular motherfuckers like outside or in the hood or whatever, nobody's tripping off no black and brown shit. Like it's not like that, bro. So everybody that be seeing all this shit on YouTube and all that, that is not California, bro. Don't get LA or even certain parts of LA mixed up with the whole state of California, bro. All of NorCal, we get along, bro. The black and brown, we get along. We make money together, do business together. We run it up together. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not, most people in America do not gangbang. Like 99 point something % of people in America don't gangbang. So why are we always basing all these politics off of gang members? These are the last, respectfully, these are the last people I want to hear talk about race politics, because it's going to always have this skewed sense of prison politics, gang politics shit. And that's deeper than rap, man. I ain't got nothing to do with that. When I meet somebody, I judge them off the basis of their character. And at least in Northern California and most places I've been in LA, that's the same way, bro. Like, it just is what it is. Obviously, there's anti-blackness in the Hispanic community that should be addressed when those things are brought up. But it's just like, I'm not finna act like all over California we just at war 24/7 because the viral way say so. That's just not reality, I promise y'all.
100%. You can't be quiet about that. That's just what it is. If you're quiet, you're complicit. It's that simple.
In hip hop too, at that, it ain't like they just jumped on Twitter and said some shit. All right, ignore them niggas. No, they're trying to get motion in what the fuck we created, our people.
And I wanted to check that too. Let's look up Hoodstocks. That's what Dejan, I seen Dejan and Bo talking about this. Is Hoodstocks a hip hop platform? I never saw them as no hip hop platform at all. $229,000 subscribers, a big page, big creator. That's a good numbers. Doesn't do the most views on every video. You know what I'm saying? Some are not but what about the lives? Isn't that what he's usually going up off? The lives solid, you know, nothing crazy. But they were looking at his bio. Hoodstocks. Our motto is invest in yourself. We are all stocks in the hood. Let's uplift each other. That's ironic. Together we can level up, get our value up. Real stories from real people. No fake shit. Just the rawness life brings to the table. Crime thriller, Los Angeles gang life, against all odds, poverty, adversity, positivity, change. This has nothing to do with hip hop at all. This is like street life, prison stories, gang life. Yeah, these are all gang members, ex-prison. Nothing here. I mean, they got Bishop. I know I seen that dude he makes music. Yeah, this is not no hip hop platform at all. I would not call this a hip hop platform. What's his popular? What's his most popular videos? That'll tell us all we need to know. Oh, hold on. His exclusive King Lil G interview is his most viewed video. Lefty Gunplay. So those are two artist interviews. So you could say that two artists, and Chito Ranas is on there. Is V Loco a rapper? I don't know. I know this guy. He's that Christian dude. Kind of comes off as. No, I'm not gonna say it. That dude comes off as a grifter. I see him on TikTok sometimes. But he interviewed 2 Mexican or raza, you know what I'm saying, rappers as his biggest videos of all time. So you could say he's hip hop Mexican or Chicano rap adjacent. But in general, that's not what he's doing on a day-to-day basis, is interviewing rappers. On the regular, he's really just potting and look, he's trying out food. He's doing some spread shit, I'm guessing. So yeah, I wouldn't call this dude, obviously he covers it's more hood news. I think it's more just like hood news, like prison focus, hood focus, gang focus on the Mexican tip. I wouldn't say this is a hip hop platform.
People. So what's the solution at the end of the day? Do we just start exiling them out the culture?
Cut them niggas water the fuck.
But how would Viral Way cut off? Let's go to Viral Way. So 229,000. I mean, they got fans. $25,000. And what is their most popular videos? P Nice and Flacco and somebody else on their interview about a year ago. Tukey Williams story. Brandon Almighty beef discussion. But yeah, I don't think they have the ability, just, you know what I'm saying, from a numbers standpoint, to cut anyone's water off, you know. I think Lucky's gonna have to deal with that backlash, and Viral Way can get their shit off, but I don't think they're cutting anyone's water off anytime soon. Mikey from No Jumper, what's good with you, man? We ain't here. We was just checking it out. Lucky. Disappointing, but not surprised. That is what it is. Them saying fuck Duno is funny. I'm sorry. I don't agree with them saying fuck Duno, because grouping in Duno, Lucky from Hoodstocks, and P-Face as just race baity ass people, I don't think that describes. I mean, it describes Lucky in a way from some clips I've been seeing, but I think he's just trying to be on some comedy shit, bro. And he's just not very good at it. And when you're trying to be funny on some race shit and you're not actually that funny, it's going to just come off as just blatant racism. And that's just, I think, what happened. I don't think Lucky's just on the daily just being like, I fucking hate black people. I don't think I don't believe that to be the truth, but I don't know him well enough to know that for sure. So I get it. I get the backlash. But I think bro's honestly just trying to be funny, spur of the moment. You could see when he says it, bro. You could literally see the shit.
Done some time, you know what I mean?
I'm him on my DMs.
I be left-handed. I forget which one. Dude,
We lost it, y'all. Where the fuck did it go? Hey, whoever showed me this transcript shit, I love you. And then you hit him with the Control F. Search Blueface. Man.
Okay. Can we really talk about this Blueface Jenny 6'9"?
Is the air conditioner down? Okay. Okay, good. Can you crack that door, please?
So Blueface is just hot right now. Anything.
But do you think he's a good-looking dude? A black dude? African American? Booty scratcher?
No comment.
Look, he thought he got one off. React to Lush. Let's react to Lush. Where would the best clips be, bro? I just type in Lush in the Lush 1, Lush Uno. Lush Uno. Okay, so I guess you want to go. We could go to the beginning. Let's just go to the beginning. Jesus, that's kind of loud in my ears. Let's turn that down a little bit. Let's just go to the beginning. The King of Tweakers returns. Didn't even have Lush 1 in the title is crazy. That's all we know him as. The King show transcript. W MooseMan, thank you, man. Appreciate you, Flues. Okay, then we hit him with the, what should we look up? Meth, because I know Pookie. Twirling Pookie is a crazy term for smoking meth. I wonder if it picked up Pookie. No Pookie? Twirling?
My hose, like look at the whole combo. It's not me, but she's like scontaed out. She's been twirling pook, so she's not trying to hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyways, Lusha was on one in this video. In this interview right here, this Goblin Cast, Lush was on one saying crazy shit about his girl. Obviously, just off the top of my head, he was saying she was sconted out. Another one, she said she does paisa work. She's doing like fucking hard labor and shit. He also refers to her family and says they're from a third world country. Like they're just some poor fucking immigrants. And I think her family caught on to that. So not so happy about that one. Let's see. We could go to No Jumper and check it out. And see what clips from No Jumper they got. Oh, God. And then I forgot about Spud Gotti.
No, at that moment.
Oh, we got music. Come on. The champ is here. The champ is here. Yeah.
Oh, no. You should have known it was a problem when he came in with the Kappa windbreaker. What's in that pocket? What could possibly be in this bag? Buzzballs?
Switch the camera.
W Lush.
Lush is the king. You know, I'm gonna wait till he sits down.
What's up, Lush?
What's up, sis? Oh no, it's Palace Kappa? Ooh, okay.
Came in with the Palace fit on.
W crash out.
Glasses, beanie on.
I was up at 4 in the morning watching those crash outs, man. You made my night for sure.
Top tier.
Hey, you feel me?
Hey, Lush is the king of the beaters. This motherfucker has 100 pairs of Jordans and none of them be clean. I mean, not like clean as in like the shoes is clean when they was new, but they be beat, bro. He be wearing his shits, but he has a lot of shoes, but he just needs to give all of them a nice scrub.
The Palace jacket collab with Kappa, smoking that Abigail till I'm more stoned than alabaster. The F is y'all talking about. You'll play upon a coming in. Hey, flood the chat with the cocaine bottom emojis. I feel disrespected. Matter of fact, I should leave.
He's hitting him with the big deal tactic. Bears in the chat where I'm gone. Shout out to Lush. Actually, not shout out to Lush. I cannot encourage this behavior, but we'll get into it. Let's just.
I'll take the payment penalty for the fact that y'all ain't flooding it with cocaine bottom emojis. The is y'all talking about, bruh? I've been carrying the weight. I'm Atlas. You feel me? The earth crumbles without my presence.
Hey, I feel Ralphie, bro, because like when I'm watching Lush do this, like from my phone, it's funny. It's like, you know what I'm saying, entertaining. I'm smiling at my phone. Like, this is funny. When I'm sitting next to Lush or across from him and he goes on one of these little rants, it makes me die laughing, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It hits different when you in the room.
The earth crumbles without my presence. Going to fools' hoods, marking them out. Supposed gang members trying to pull up to the park right near they and amigos, trying to put they whole in jeopardy on some shit. That's right. That's what the chat's supposed to look like.
Yeah.
That's what the chat supposed to look
Snowflakes in
like.
the chat.
Spots in the chat.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hey, I'm a crackhead, but that don't mean that I don't crack heads.
You heard him. Hey, I was up early rooting for you, Lush. I'm like, oh, he crashing out. I'm like, yeah.
The demons.
That was the
Lord of
one.
my soul.
Nobody wants to die, Lush.
No, but I hey, let's just I chunked the set. You feel me?
Okay.
Like just instinctually from across the street. I just chunked up my up right now. I hop in his inbox. Where you at? What's up? Low is dropped. Like I'll show you which side of the park I'm on. I'm waiting for you. You was gonna get a fair fight. You feel me?
Yeah.
Really fair fight.
Nice fair fight.
Yeah, there was nobody waiting for you in the cuts. So you feel me? Like, yeah,
You
nothing
could have
like
pulled
that.
up by yourself.
I pulled it by myself.
We saw the video, Lush.
And then check.
Yeah, Lush needs to start being careful, man. This is just so unnecessary, man. And I would understand it and I would let it rock. You know, like it's his life. He should be able to do whatever he wants, however he pleases. That's on him. Kenny Malice, what's Gucci with you? You know what I'm saying? We in the building reacting to Lush. But Lush only be popping it like this on his murderous King Von tip when he's turned up. And you can't be one of those fake demons, Lush. Please. You can't be somebody that gets turned up and then they go demon mode. It's either you got demon mode or you don't. And it's okay, man. Some of us, we don't got that. We don't need to kill people. We can just go through life and just make money and be entertaining and have a great life. We don't got to be tough guys, bro. If you're not a tough guy and a killer when you sober, you're not a killer, man. It just is what it is. Just Lush, you gotta chill, bro. I don't want to see you get hurt or whooped out on video or no shit like that. You getting too old for this shit, man. You could make bigger moves. You could lock in. You could get sober or Cali sober, whatever helps you get through your day to where you're not crashing out like this. And you could be one of the best podcasters on the West Coast. You're always talking about how much hip hop knowledge you are, how good of a podcaster you are. It is a detriment to your podcasting career for you to get this fucked up and be rolling in the mud with people in your comments. It's just not a good look and not a good plan for the future when you have the potential to be a great podcaster and you don't need to get fucked up. You're not like Kid Cudi. If you go sober, we're still going to listen to your music. And by music, I mean your podcast. When Kid Cudi got sober, his music did kind of start to suck. But you don't need that. The drugs, the alcohol, all that shit does not enable you to be a good podcaster, bro. You have it within you because you are you. You know what I'm saying? And drugs and substances, alcohol, all that shit doesn't make you you. You know what I'm saying? So I just want Lush to know that, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with him and it's funny, entertaining, but at the end of the day, this is weak ass shit. You know what I'm saying? And we just got to call a spade a spade. This is not cool shit. This is not fly. This is not, you know what I'm saying, like, oh yeah, step on shit, Lush. No, he will get killed out here. If he goes to jail, they will whoop him out. They will extort his ass. I know that he's be feeling like he connected and all that. It is gonna get real one day, and I want Lush to be safe and live a long, fruitful life. You feel me? Yo, Moose, respect the MacArthur Park General. All respect to Lush. I fuck with Lush heavy the long way, and that's why I want to see him get his life right, because he's destined for bigger things than just being this, like, cosplaying Skrilla-like character of Kensington, but the MacArthur Park version. It's like that arc is not going to lead him to virality as Skrilla did. It's not going to get him a 6-7. It's just going to get him in the situation where he's getting fucked up and crashing out on random people in the chat. Like, it's not going to be the same trajectory that he fell in love with when he stumbled upon Skrilla and the antics that he promoted on the internet, because that's really where he got this persona from. Let's be real.
Okay, exactly. 100 at this point, 300 smokers.
300 smokers outside your house. That's hilarious. Undeniably. You're not going to hear no gruff from me on that one. This is funny, but I don't want Lush to die off of this because he very well could.
Right.
Oh my God,
So,
like Leonidas.
and my chief key for it.
I ain't gonna lie, he pulled.
Big Community World drop clips with no audio. Where's that? Let's check those out. Let me know. It's on their Instagram or YouTube. Clips with no audio is crazy. They need to up that pay for them editors, man. I'll try to get some more pay, but it is what it is, man. They got me up out of there. Maybe the editor only got half pay, so he's doing half the work. Let's go. Big Community World. Let's see. I'm subscribed to him, right? Yeah. Look at that, man. I be watching they shit still. That's how you know I'm not a hater. You know my no, half the video. Oops.
I feel like R&B's got a lot of motion right now, but I respect. You know what I mean? Even
That one got audio. Is it the full video? There's no way, right?
you lost your damn mind.
Yeah.
Skip that whole story.
Those are the messages.
These all got audio, man. Shout out to Fig Community World. Maybe they fixed them already. The Santa. The Santa give back.
Bothering me.
Nigga, electron. Hey, let me see. Zoom. Oh, God. Cologne.
Maybe they fixed it. Shout out to them. Oh, this one.
Yeah, they did it up over there, man.
Why they do my boy Smack like this? Oh, hell no. Justice for Smack. That's fucked up. Man, he was getting his shit off heartfelt. You could tell when he's being serious, bro. Why did they do him like that? Come on now. What could have possibly happened to cause this? Probably a little bit. I'm gonna put it on the process into YouTube. Even though I've never ran into that had to be on their end for sure. That's funny. Ain't no way the rest of the videos like this. How many minutes did it have sound? Oh no, not even 2 minutes. Oh, not even a minute?
You gotta make sure.
Okay. Did it make it to 1 minute?
Because we don't want to make people
1
feel
minute,
left
made
out
it.
on this day,
The alarm went off.
which has arrived.
Do no
and
press the button.
deteriorated from
Mute. Whoa. Conspiracy, bro. Duno was hearing about them talking about this giveaway. Positivity. Alarm goes off on his phone. He presses a button. Video goes mute. Rest of the video's on mute. We solved it. Well, there it goes. Let's see what AD and Puns got to say about hood stocks. Oh my God, Cortiana. She got a man though, but oh my God.
Saw that yesterday with the Mexican podcaster dude. They call African monkeys or black
African booty
monkeys.
scratcher. I didn't like that.
Wow.
That was out of pocket.
African booty scratcher.
I didn't like
There's a couple vids like that. It's crazy. Yeah, that editor is about to get a DP come tomorrow. The fact, I mean, somebody had to text him. T-Rail's probably yelling at him now, if I had to be honest.
Why he do that?
Huh?
Who was he referring to?
He was talking
All
to
blacks?
another Latino girl.
Another Latino lady that said that she don't date.
Oh,
black
Jenny
men.
6ix9ine.
That wasn't her.
Oh,
That was somebody else.
No.
That wasn't
Okay.
Jenny 6ix9ine.
He was talking to a girl about.
Yeah,
It was about Blueface and Jenny 6ix9ine, wasn't it?
Yes.
That's what it was about. Blueface and Jenny 6ix9ine,
And she said she don't with black men
or something like that.
and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't like that. The African booty scratcher comment.
Yeah, that's out of pocket. No matter how you chop it, I'm not gonna lie. They didn't have Trevor. You know he is for sure. Yeah, Lucky. That's just, he tries to be edgy. He tries to be on some comedian, like push the line, Dave Chappelle type of vibes. But when you're not that funny and you try to do it, it just comes off as just racism. I mean, you got to be funny when you're gonna be doing racial shit. It has to be funny, and it's just like, obviously that's subjective, being funny and shit. But also, we know that just saying African booty scratcher about black people is not funny. You know what I'm saying? It's just like some weird one-off comment, especially when you come from like that essay type background. Like, it's always going to come with a different, you know what I'm saying, stigma. Like, you guys are known for not fucking with black people, so for you to joke like that, it better be a funny good one, and that one was not a funny good one.
100% out of pocket.
Yeah, don't talk about something you
But
don't
listen,
Cordiana makes music. Shit, honestly, I don't get. And does she sing or rap? If she rap, I don't give a fuck. But if she sing, I'll fuck with her.
when it comes down to progression, there's always going to be the few that you try to set people back. You know what I'm saying? That do stupid shit. And that was just stupid. That was dumb.
Very dumb. Because why would you say something you don't even know what it is? Ignorance. Because you heard of it and you don't even.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, it's foul to say. What if we're gonna talk about degrees of racism? What degree is that? First degree is like I'm ripping the hard R. What's first degree? Hard R, fucking saying into the other super crazy stereotypical shit. Second degree is what? Like, we got to make degrees of stuff, because if there's degrees of murder, there's degrees of racism. I think what Lucky said isn't on the highest degree of racism, just like how what Munchie B said about Mexicans, saying we all got little pitos and we can't fuck Mexican women right, and that's why they come to black dudes. That's on a lower degree of racism too. People that are acting like there was fools calling into the food community, and I know it's not all of them. There's a bunch of people callers, but some of them were calling Munchie B the hard R, and Prime was cutting that shit off and being like, "Oh, come on now, bro." One, because they don't want that shit, because they could get kicked off of YouTube and going live on YouTube for shit like that. So that's one. And two, I know that Prime grew up around black fools and really doesn't fuck with that shit. And I know none of them do. None of them want to see no fool calling in saying the hard R on they podcasts and shit. But I think what Lucky said is racist, but it's honestly on a lower degree of racism. I'm not going to tell black people you can't be offended by some racist shit. Like, that's not my place to be saying that. But I could also say that what Munchie B said does not warrant Munchie B saying, "Oh, Mexican dudes got small pitos, we know that, blah blah blah." That's like funny, stupid shooting shots type shit. To call in and call him the hard R is crossing the line, you know. Obviously, it's like we've crossed into a degree from what Munchie said to hard R, and those are two different sides of the spectrum of saying racist shit. Like, let's be real. Yeah, we could get into the Rob Reiner shit. Honestly, man, that was out of pocket. Let's look up Rob Reiner real quick. Rob Reiner. Sheesh. Rob Reiner, famous. Let's look up what movies Rob Reiner made. What movies? Direct, make, whatever. Spinal Tap, Princess Bride, Stand By Me. Damn, he did Stand By Me. What else he got? I think I remember Being Charlie. Bucket List. My grandpa fucked with that movie, I remember. Shout out to Bucket List. Why isn't this loading? I mean, shit, Stand By Me's pretty lit. I'm not gonna lie, he went crazy. A lot of these other ones are ones I do not know about, I won't lie. Yeah, those are probably all the ones I know, but shout out to Rob Reiner. Rest in peace, man. Rob and Michelle Reiner's son, responsible for their deaths, police say. Nick Reiner is responsible for the deaths of his parents, legendary Hollywood director Rob Reiner and producer Michelle Singer Reiner. Los Angeles police said the couple's daughter discovered them in their Brentwood home yesterday, according to a source. The 32-year-old son was seen having an argument with his father at a holiday party Saturday at Conan O'Brien's home. Damn, not Conan, bruh. Conan's house, and you get in the argument that eventually leads you to kill your dad. How can you be angry at Conan O'Brien's house? He's a great guy, funny guy. I think he had mental troubles, though, the son, I'm pretty sure. Obviously, anybody that kills their parents probably does. According to a source familiar with the incident, he was booked on suspicion of murder and is being held without bail. Damn. Actor turned director Rob Reiner, who's found slain with his wife. That's horrible. Now let's look up what our president had to say about him. Sheesh. Goddamn. Let's see what he says. Trump defends the reaction.
A number of Republicans have denounced your statement on Truth Social after the murder of Rob Reiner. Do you stand by that post?
Well, I wasn't a fan of his at all.
He was on Curb Your Enthusiasm. A Plus said, I do remember him. He looks familiar as hell the whole time. I just couldn't remember what he was from.
A deranged person as far as Trump is concerned. He said,
This is the United States president talking about a dude who just got murdered with his wife by their son. And he's talking like this. I just want to make that clear.
he knew it was false. In fact, it's the exact opposite, that I was a friend of Russia, controlled by Russia. You know, it was the Russia hoax. He was one of the people behind it. I think he hurt himself in career-wise. He became like a deranged person, Trump derangement syndrome. So I was not a fan of Rob Reiner at all in any way, shape, or form. I thought he was very bad for our country.
That's out of pocket, man. What did Rob do? What did Rob do that was so damn bad? We got to go to his original posts. Where's the True Social post? He really let it rip on my boy Rob, man. He let it rip. They got a link to the yeah, that's out of pocket. I got it here if it's not on here anywhere. I got it right here in my hand. It says, a very sad thing happened last night. A very sad thing happened last night in Hollywood. Rob Reiner, a tortured and struggling but once very talented movie director and comedy star, has passed away, together with his wife Michelle, reportedly due to the anger he caused others through his massive, unyielding, and uncurable affliction with a mind-crippling disease known as Trump derangement syndrome. Sometimes referred to as TDS, he was known to have driven people crazy, all caps, by his raging obsession of President Donald J. Trump, with his obvious paranoia reaching new heights as the Trump administration surpassed all goals and expectations of greatness. And with the golden age of America upon us, perhaps like never before, may Rob and Michelle rest in peace. So somebody who just got murdered by their own son died because he drove his son crazy by being anti-Trump. That's the message that he's sending to this dead person and his dead wife. I just want to, whenever we talk about rhetoric or the left pushes violence and all this shit, it's okay that his son murdered his mom and dad because, you know, you can understand because he was so Trump just derangement syndromed out. He would drive any sane man crazy. That's pretty much what Trump is saying. It's sickening, it's disgusting, but not surprising. You know, I'm about as surprised that Trump is smoking on his dead ops as I am surprised that Lucky from Hoodstock said some racist shit towards black people. They're both absolute dumbasses. Lucky is a motherfucker that bragged about gang banging till he was 37 years old. I don't want to hear nothing about no Lucky being the voice for the raza or anything like that because it's far from the truth. He speaks for people who did long prison stints that are probably SA affiliated, that associate with that part of life, and they don't have much respect for any other culture because they just want to be able to make insensitive jokes that aren't even funny because they aren't very funny in general. So they could further their career because in Donald Trump's America, this is the social you know what I'm saying, like, environment that we're in. You could say racist shit, you could say African booty scratchers about black people, and you'll have tons of fans running and rushing to you, because why is that bad if Trump is on here smoking on his dead ops as soon as they get killed by their mentally ill son? The fucking father and the wife get killed, and he's smoking on them in the interview saying, hey, he was bad for the country, who the fuck cares? That's creates an environment for all this violence to happen, bro. For motherfuckers like Lucky to feel emboldened to just say foul shit that's just totally unnecessary, not funny. It's like, just try again, bro. I don't think he's a horrible dude. I don't think he's racist. I think he just tried to make a joke, and he's not that funny in general, and it just didn't come off right. And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Black people get on his ass. That's my denouncement. Lucky does not speak for us. Lucky is not the best representative, far from it, for the people that I want on the forefront pushing a message for black and brown unity. Lucky does not need to be a part of that conversation, and life will move on. I promise you that. Other than that, y'all, man, we was just on here chilling like a villain. I haven't been on there that long, but honestly, I can show y'all this. Why don't I show y'all this, though? Hold on, man. What if I show y'all a little bit of this Lush doc? I'm working on the Lush doc. I had a lot of it done already. I'll give y'all a little peek. Y'all want to see a Lush doc? Tell me if y'all want to see the Lush doc before I end stream. Let me know, y'all. Let me know. I'll see if I can bring it up here. I got like I got exclusive Lush interview on my phone here. When I was up there, look at this.
Okay, Les, so you are growing up in LA, you know what I'm saying? You getting into hip hop, a lot of the influences from your older brothers. Yeah. Would that be safe to assume?
Oh yeah,
a lot
like
of hip hop influence and like, you know,
for sure them and their homies and shit, for sure. Just being outside, like you couldn't really avoid hearing.
Yeah, so I talked to him about the first time he overdosed as a kid. You know what I'm saying? So that I'm gonna have that in the thing-a-lang, in the doc. Let me go over, try to find this. In my spaces, I believe. Let's see, auto upload. Shared. Alright, let's try. Uh-oh, we slowing down. We skipping. It crashed. Oh, hold on. Can y'all see me? Sorry, y'all. Oh, no. Hey. Okay, that didn't work. That definitely wasn't going to work. Can't go ahead and open my editing software at the same time. Let me see if I could just mail this John to myself real quick. Let me see. Nope. Is this it? Yep, this is it. Share project. Sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to show y'all this shit. I don't know how I could even do this, or if I can. If not, I'll show it to y'all tomorrow when I stream. But, you know what I'm saying? Does any of the chat play video games, y'all? Do y'all play video games, or y'all just be on YouTube? Because I be on YouTube. I used to play a lot of video games. I haven't lately. But I might get back into it. I honestly just left my Dynasty and NCAA I was in today because I was just ass, bro. I don't play enough. I was getting my ass whooped by my fucking sweaty ass homies, and it was triggering the fuck out of me. I'll be honest. I mean, can I be honest in here? Fortnite. I want to maybe I don't want to be streaming games. Honestly, I'll probably do that if I do like Twitch streams so we can play some games, but I'll probably do like tournaments, put some bread up for y'all and be on some yaga, you know what I'm saying, with some, what the fuck was I trying to say? I have no idea. Be on some commentary shit while y'all play in a tournament for my bread. And you know what I'm saying? I could maybe like, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, I used to do a lot of gaming tournaments and shit on my channel back in the day, way back. I was streaming. I've been streaming on and off since like 2018, honestly. So I'm gonna try to get a little more, more consistent. This shit's still loading, bro. There has to be a way. There has to be a way. When are you going back on No Jumper? I've been saving, honestly, to move to LA. So I've been trying not to go as much because I'd be usually like renting a car or flying down. I'd stay with one of my homies, but sometimes I might have to get somewhere to stay. And I'm just shelling out some bread, you know what I'm saying? Usually I try to stay for a week at a time so I can hit other podcasts, do as much content as I can. And it just... I'd be shelling out for that. So I've been trying to go a little less so I could save up and get this apartment out there or this little townhouse. And then stay with Lush sounds like the worst possible idea. But I'm sure he would let me crash on his couch. Shout out to my boy AJ. He'd be letting me crash on his couch and shit. But I'm trying to get a spot. Honestly, I need to get a new whip too as I move down there. It's because I'm going to be driving a lot more. I need something a little more gas friendly. Maybe a Prius, maybe a Tesla, something like that. I don't know. Trust me, don't move to LA. I have to, bro. My whole life depends on it. You know what I mean? Like, I got to move to LA, at least, you know what I'm saying, in the maybe the outskirts of LA. I'm not going to be like in fucking South Central or nothing. I can afford to move somewhere, you know, decent, you know what I'm saying, to where I'm not getting banged on. There's not homeless people outside my crib, hella, but I got to move there because I got to be at No Jumper weekly. I got to be at Food Community, wants to do something weekly with me. You Ain't Hard Food wants to start doing interviews. I got the food shit lined up. I mean, even J. Cruz, big boy homie from the radio, hit me to do some shit. So it's like, I just got to be outside, bro. I just got to be outside in the mix, fucking with the fucking around with the fuck arounds, you know what I'm saying? So I could get my bread up and do my thing. I'll probably have to get a little job when I move out there just to be smooth, you know what I'm saying? I was thinking maybe working nights, maybe work overnight shift, sleep for like 6 hours, get home, sleep for like 5-6 hours, go do the news on No Jumper, maybe go, I'm going to be campaigning to be on the Tuesday show, maybe at 4 p.m. I'll sleep until 4, pull up, go to the Tuesday show until I get my bread up, get my pod schedule, then I quit the job, content full time, paying my bills, off the podding, and we running it up just like that. Yeah, I'm not trying to live in the mix, bro. I don't even like living in small ass apartments. I want to find a spot like in a nice little Glendale, Burbank type of area, you know what I'm saying? And just find something that's a cool little crib in a little suburban type area. And I'm finna be in the crib streaming and going out and eating food and coming back to the crib. Like, I don't be real outside random events trying to go party. Like, I'm not that type of dude. I'm moving down there to get to work and be on my Flacco shit so I could be making however fucking much he makes a month. You feel me? I definitely feel like if I get on my grindy line, I could be like that for surely. So I need to definitely do that. I'm trying to find this Lush doc. I know I have a fucking version in here. Oh, here it is. November 14th. That should be good enough. Let's go. Silmar, Santa Clarita, just mind your business, fool. No one is tripping on you. Exactly, yeah. That's how it is in Sacramento. It's very political out here, but 100%. I'd be all over. Don Chavez, shout out to Don Chavez at 12, man. That's that real music, man. That's that real music. But yeah, that's how it is. I be keeping my nose out of the bullshit. I'm not even I don't even do the gang content. I speak on music and politics and podcasts and shit. Like, I don't got nothing to do with no gang shit. So it is what it is. I don't think I'm gonna be getting banged on. You're a dope person. You would be good. Yeah. I'll be able to let them know, man. It's all Gucci. If they want to know where I'm from, I could tell them. But I definitely am I know Brandon. Hey, yo. I know TF Third. Y'all know TF Third? I know Munchie B. Use mail drop. Yeah, let's use mail drop. Hey, did you talk about Toro getting unalived? Nah, I just seen that on the No Paperwork podcast. They posted that. Also, I'm honestly, hopefully they invite me. I couldn't go back. I couldn't go last week to the No Paperwork podcast. They invited me, but I had to work. But if they invite me this week, I'll take off. You know what I'm saying? I'll call out of work. I'm sick. You know what I'm saying? And I'll pull up because I'm going to be at the No Paperwork podcast soon. We're going to have a discussion about Chicano rap, whether that just means Southsider music, whether, you know what I'm saying, the northern rappers are included in Chicano rap, what that history looks like, why rappers from up north, Mexican rappers from up north, don't be going super far, what's limited them, you know what I'm saying, why Southsider rappers are having more success as of recently. We're going to talk about all this on there. So check out me on the No Paperwork podcast soon. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely excited for that one. I'll be in their chat watching they shit. They're like a northern podcast, but I'm going to go up there and have a little debate with them because I've been looking into the numbers for these northern rappers, and the ones they bigging up aren't doing the best of numbers. I'm just going to be honest. TF is low-key gay tripping on you, gang. It's all good. I mean, we squashed it. I get it. I feel like a lot of LA dudes just be trying to just check temperatures a lot. I don't know. Toro reminded me of Crip Mac, except he has some funky charges. Yeah, I heard about that. I don't think I even seen that fool before. I don't think I knew who that was, I'll be honest. Let's see if I can watch this video. Taf looks like he need cocoa butter. He be looking ashy. I never noticed that. Let's see. Oh, let's go. We got it. All right, y'all. Before we close out the stream, we're going to go ahead and check him out. This is part of my Lush documentary. Obviously, this is like a 5-minute portion of it. But there's a lot more. It's going to be long, at least like 30 minutes long. Lush did a lot of shit in his life. There's a lot of interesting details in his life I got to include. So I've been working hard on it. Obviously, with the recent Lush drama and all that shit going on with him, I've been putting a foot on the gas to try to finish this. But this is just a little bit what I got so far, y'all. Let me know what y'all think.
I like your girl to keep her carpet fresh. Put your underground for your large baguettes. Till your underarms leave your shirt marked with sweat. You're marked for death. I'm an architect because I'm building this. Y'all feeling this?
I only had that brief little interview with Lush, but this is more like a YouTube documentary. Like I'm compiling clips of Lush, interviews of Lush, information about Lush, his life, his story, and I'm putting it all together to paint the picture of Lush from beginning to end type shit. This kind of the purpose. Crazy, right? Lush documentary. Who would have thought?
I'm so sick, blowing up like nitroglycerin, yeah. Because I hustle the birds every day, a million customers served up in the turf where they stir crazy for moving to work, baby. Got your lady out on the knees like a church lady. Make her family, so don't get life twisted. I'm breaking Skrilla like the red light district. That's how I do it. I'm chilling with no cannon thesaurus. Yeah, I'm giving suckers rigor mortis. When I be ripping this, I'm killing the track. Oaktown, yeah, silver and black, gorilla mad.
Y'all hear that? He was repping Oaktown, silver and black. He was repping Oakland. We don't want to hear that West Low shit, man. He was from Oakland. Make sure to get highlights of that white foam. I mean, all of that has to be included, at least small clips. He was gassing off the Scante. It's a city built on dreams and contradictions, glamour and grit, from beautiful beaches to gangbanging. Whether it's models on Melrose or models on Fig, some stories don't come from Beverly Hills. They come from corners, curbs, and sometimes even ciphers. In this video, we're going to be diving deep into the life of Lush 1. Ironically, Lush was a black sheep in most places he existed in, but that never stopped him from thriving. From becoming the biggest battle rap host of all time, to battling heavy drug abuse, to brokering six-figure deals for Chief Keef, losing it all, and bouncing back as a no-jumper staple. This is the story of Uno.
Hey, same A+. That's where I knew him from. The battle, the grind time.
Born December 18th, 1981, on the west side of Los Angeles in the neighborhood of Sawtell, Nicholas Hurrick Himes was birthed to his father, Peter Himes, and his mother, George Ann Spota Himes. His father, American film director, screenwriter, and cinematographer, most notably known.
But yeah, man, pretty much that's how it's going to be.
Thank you, bro.
100%. Hey, shout out for all the, what's it? Fresno nerds. Shout out,
that
man.
real music, man.
That's that real music. But yeah, so I'm making the whole thing from scratch, man. I made the whole intro, did it up, try to make it do the little old school intro. It's going to be very informative, but then we're going to get into the psyche of Lush, what caused him from going from a rich family into this dark, you know what I'm saying, alleyway of life, you know what I'm saying? So I want to explore Lush's mind, you know what I'm saying, what might be forming his decisions in life, what made him stray from his brother being the CEO of Indeed to Lush crashing out on Spud Gotti, a random blood from his comments, you know what I'm saying? So, like, where does that fork in the road come up? And, you know what I'm saying, kind of explore all that. Does Lush know you're doing this? Yep. I was talking to Lush. I let him know a couple times, and then last time I was at No Jumper, I asked him a few questions.
Why were you more outside like than they were? Just the way they lived their life?
Well, okay, there's a lot of reasons. So, like, my brothers are like a year and a half apart in age. Or they're basically like Irish twins, you know what I mean?
Yep. Like 10 years older than you, right?
Yeah, they're 12 and 14 years older than me.
Yeah, so I interviewed Lush for a little bit just to fill in because I was just picking up shit off the internet. That's where I'm getting all my info. So there was some holes in certain parts of the story. So I just made sure to like address those holes of like what caused him to actually move to the Bay. What was the last straw that was like the straw that broke the camel's back that made his parents kick him out for good, you know what I'm saying? And that's when he told me about the the first time he overdosed on drugs was when he was, I think that he said 17, and it was crazy ass story. That will be in there. I'll include that whole interview audio in there. So give me like 3 more days. I'm gonna try to have it done. I'm gonna get off this stream. I'm gonna edit all night. I'm gonna edit for the next 2 days, and hopefully it'll all be done. But yeah, shout out to everybody that's been watching the stream. The Lush doc will be out soon. After that, I'll start the Yuri vs. Adam 22 lawsuit video. I gotta go ahead and get that one off before I'm official an employee of No Jumper, because I don't think I'll be able to make it once I am. So I gotta get this spicy video off with the Yuri vs. Adam shit. But first, Lush 1 documentary, especially with all the crazy shit he's been doing lately. You should do a doc on everyone on No Jumper. I'll be honest, I don't think everyone at No Jumper deserves a doc at this time and place. I think there's definitely some good candidates. I think Munchie and Aunt Hefe's stories would be crazy to do deep dives on, like Aunt Hefe's case and like the crazy shit he was on that made him do all that time. But yeah, there's definitely some candidates. I'll check in with y'all and see who y'all fucking with the most on who would be a good doc. Adam's story, that could be good. I don't think I've seen too many people do like from beginnings, from birth to current day. That's kind of what I'm trying to do, is like what really whatchamacallit inspired me, honestly, was that what I say inspired the whole thing was, what was bro's name? Oh, Sebastian Telfair's fucking his documentary. I'm not gonna lie. What was that shit called? I watched it like 3-4 times, bro. Through the Fire, about Sebastian Telfair's life, bro. Great documentary. If y'all ever want to watch it, y'all are into sports or whatever, you know what I'm saying? This is a great documentary, Through the Fire. I watched it on YouTube, I'm pretty sure. The way it's shot, the way it's pieced together, really, I used it as kind of like a template for the way I'm trying to do these videos. So Hoover Gumby went full racist mode. Yeah, Hoover Gumby is also pretty fucking dumb, you could tell. But shout out to Gumby. I don't want to disrespect him, but he doesn't seem like the brightest, sharpest tool in the shed. But I'm cool with Big Deal, and Big Deal was saying that Gumby don't speak for all 5 Deuce members. Yeah, I seen him speak on Big Deal on that too, but he wasn't getting too piped up. He didn't go full racist mode or whatever you want to call it on Big Deal, so I get it. I don't expect Gumby to have any qualms about being racist. He's a hood-ass dude. If a dude is hood as fuck and he's just from the bottom, he just institutionalized or whatever, I'm not having the highest standards of morality for these dudes. I'll just be honest, but shout out to him, man. I hope he keeps doing it up in the content shit so he can get some money, man. Get some new drip and all that. But other than that, I appreciate y'all, man. Earlier we talked about the Lucky and shit. Lucky saying the racist shit. Why Adam's pushing for Lucky to really get that DP from all the other podcasters. Deep dive in that. So I appreciate everybody who stopped by. If you haven't, like, comment, subscribe. I think there's a hype button. I don't know if I got that yet, but if you see a hype button, click it and hype this video up. I love y'all. Shout out to all the new subscribers that subscribed while we was live. I don't think I've even had that before, so I appreciate y'all. The road is to 1,000. We need 1,000 subs, I think, to get monetized. That's our next goal, 1,000 subs. I'm going to be dropping banger videos until we get there, and even after we get there, because we got to get more than 1,000. But next goal is 1,000 and moving to LA, boys, and we gonna be running it up. Just best believe y'all gonna see Moose running it the fuck up in this shit, especially in this fucking Raza podcast space. I think I'm one of the hottest motherfuckers, the most potentially stars in this shit. I think I could really go crazy in this shit. I swear to God, I'm finna show y'all, bro. I got some big things in the works. I just gotta get down there, move down, get my spot in the cuts so I can show up to work and go in every fucking day, man. I'm gonna be pulling up on Jean Paul, A Day in LA pod. I seen him disparaging Martin Luther King on his pod today, saying that segregation ruined the black community. I am willing to debate you on that topic, sir, so I'm definitely going to be bringing that up to Dejan when I see him. MLK got more legislation than any black figure in U.S. history done, more rights granted to black people than Malcolm X 10 times over, and I like Malcolm X. I got his book right there behind me. Love Malcolm X. But to act like MLK did not help the black community and actually ruin the black community is a huge disservice to black people to say. So, Dejan, I got a bone to pick with you on that, but I will be in LA to talk to you about it in person. So we could talk about that. I'm supposed to pull up on Hater World, possibly. Hater World, what's Gucci with you, man? I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to tap in with Hater World. I got to plug a little tap in with my boy who said he could tap in and get me on there. So Hater World, MooseMan on the way. I see Munchie B shout me out, said he fucks with me. I think Munchie B, I've earned my respect up there at No Jumper. I'm going to continue to earn that a little bit more with every appearance because I come with that fire. I'm not even smoking or drinking on pods no more. I'm coming straight wired, fucking sober as fuck, sober as a gopher, pissed off, ready to debate some facts and shit. So I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. You know what it is. It's MooseMan, the biggest fish. I'm out. I'm off tomorrow. No work, boys. So I'm running it up on the stream. Let me know when y'all would like me to stream. Evening, morning, night. Let me know when the best time to stream is. When I work, I'm going to try to stream at like 9:30 a.m. Is that crazy? Let me know in the comments, man. Let me know when I should stream so